And your girl Raya, and I'm back again with another live stream. And I honestly do not know. I honestly do not know right now if currently. Oh, sorry. I'm checking right now because I'm kind of using Omlet to record my stream or to do the streaming, because recently YouTube Gaming removed that kind of feature from their from their system. So I'm kind of using Omlet right now to do the stream. So I don't know if it's working the way I wanted it to work. Now it's a bit laggy though, so I don't know. I'm kind of trying to check it for now. I hope that you guys can hear me as well clearly. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, it does work clearly, so that's good. Hi, Rish or Tessa from server 38. Hello to you. And also from server 50. Wait lang, nakalimutan ko IG niya. Ano IG? Anong kalaban natin kanina? So server 50, naalala mo yun? Si Migs, no? Migs 50, I think. Ha? Sino? Nami? Nami ba? Si Manny. Sorry, Manny 50 from server 50. During the cross-server battle around Phantom Mines, he was just so awesome that he stayed in the map even though there were only 2 players. I was so amazed with him. He was just so dang OP. So today, by the way, this is Roland Wars Day. I don't really know if we are going to be joining Roland Wars. I don't know. I have my hopes up. I have my fingers crossed. I really hope so. But if we don't, that's fine. Because we don't really have a lot of funds. We don't really have a lot of members right now. So it kind of bothers me in a way. But again, I'm not trying to raise that kind of expectation on my end. But at the same time, by the way, you guys, I wanted to talk about something that's a little bit... It's been asked to me so many times. Like, how do I get my gears? What do you do if ever that you cannot farm your very own gears? Like, what is the best way to gear up in this game? Because I see a lot of players struggling. I see a lot of players complaining. Like, I am having a hard time gaining gears or getting good gears. Like, I keep on telling everybody, do your dungeon, do your this, do your that. But a lot of people keep on telling me like, but Miss Raya, I do this, I do that, but it doesn't work. So I will try to provide you guys with a quick guide also in the live stream. So this live stream will be very quick, I guess. Now, by the way, if you guys are wondering why I haven't been live for quite a long time, it's not because I quit the game. I'm still playing. As you guys can see, I'm already at 348 KBP. I am still playing. I'm still very active in the game. It's just that I didn't again, YouTube Gaming kind of removed the streaming, the streaming platform, I guess, that they have on that I used before. So it was kind of hard. So recently I found Omlet, and I decided I should give it a try. But I was still doing my weekly live stream. It was just on Facebook though, and it was not really accessible for you guys, some of you guys. So I decided, come back to YouTube. Come back to YouTube. But again, like I said, I'm only going to be doing my live streams on MU Origin 2 around Saturdays and Sundays, so that I can keep my my channel clutter free from those long live streams with all the question and answer and all that stuff. So for today, I'm kind of waiting still. I think they're gonna be pushing for max bid for the other alliance, because of course for quite a long time we have been trying to outbid them. We're trying to outsmart them, and honestly, we have outsmarted them so many times. It was just so dope. I think for the past how many weeks? I guess 2 weeks. Last week when I first started in Facebook, the Facebook gaming thingy, we won Roland Wars even though we were lacking players, and then on the next on the next week we end up outbidding them, and even for me it was a shocker. I did not expect that. But anything can happen, and I'm guessing right now that they're gonna push for max bid. Hi, Perfect Heart, and I miss you too. Hello, hello. So right now all the alliances are going for max bid. I don't know personally if my alliance can also bid as much, because we don't really have that much of a fund, and I'm not gonna be showing you guys first my funds, because of course some of our enemies is actually watching my live stream. So for those enemies that are watching my live stream, hello all. And I miss you guys, by the way. I missed streaming back on YouTube because I am so much more comfortable in YouTube. Wala na tayo fans. Punyeta. Hello, Francis Edrelin. Hello, hello. So I guess we're not gonna be playing Roland Wars today. So let's see. So our funds is mainly 80, I guess this is 81 million, and they're all bidding so much. And come on, guys, I already expected this because we've won Roland Wars for so many times. Oh, love from server 53. I love you guys too. And I didn't expect, by the way, that I will be doing a cross, I will be meeting server 50, server 58 in the cross server map. And I was quite shocked with the kind of welcome that I've been receiving from them. Like, whenever I go to that map and then they find out that it's really me, they're like, oh, you're Raya. And I'm like, oh, you know me? Really? Well played na win nito. Max na sila. Well, I guess if they're gonna be maxed out for today, then they really have to push for a lot of donations next week. Honestly, even with this week and the next week combined, I highly doubt that we will have the max funds, not unless everybody is willing to go for full out diamonds. But I don't mind. Again, we've had that crown for quite a long time. We've enjoyed it so much. Like, a lot of the alliances from my server, or from this server, starting to hate us because we're like little greedy creatures that keep on getting the Roland title. But again, it's not really something that we do on purpose. But again, since we're not going to be doing Roland Wars, we're going to be mainly focusing on the gears, because again, I've noticed a lot of you guys have been troubled about your gears. A lot of people are saying, I really cannot get good gears, Miss Raya. I've been receiving, by the way, some PMs on my real Facebook, on my Facebook page. I also receive some PMs on my actual Facebook, which is Raya Hime. And sometimes I answer it, and for those people that I couldn't answer, I'm so sorry. Just next time, don't start off with, can you tell me more about yourself? Because come on, my dudes, I am not gonna answer that. I mean, if you're gonna ask me something, just go straight up with the question about the game. Don't ask me anything personal, because I ain't gonna be answering none of that. So, sorry ko nosebleed. I don't know why I'm so hyped up. So, I guess let's start off with your gears. So first things first, you might be wondering, Raya, how are you going to be recommending us gears when you personally use Kalima set? So first thing I wanted to explain is, yes, I do use Kalima set. That's true. That is actually true. I use Kalima set, like full Kalima set, from my bow down to my boots. That's full on Kalima set. And if you're not really sure, as you guys can see, this is full Kalima set. This is the Wally set. I don't really like the name. And this is the Heaven set. See, so it's full 5-on-5 because we have 10 gears that we're using. Now, some players are asking me, they're always telling me like, but Miss Raya, a lot of people are saying that Lucky Strike set is much better than Kalima set. Now, I've already explained this before, but I guess some of you guys didn't really understand it, so I'll just get straight to the point. Kalima set is actually better than Lucky set, okay? Not just with the stats, but also with the bonus stats that you are getting. Now, the reason why Lucky Strike is better in some ways is because we all haven't reached end game. So there is no Kalima set available for set 12, set level 13, rank 14, and all those other higher ranks. You know, with Kalima set, you're kinda stuck with whichever boss that drops it. For example, right now here in my server, we have now the rank 11 set, I think, or rank 12 set available. I don't know, I haven't really been farming lately, to be honest. And that's the reason why I decided to teach you guys on how to get good gears even if you're not really farming. Because I know that a lot of you guys are having this exact same problem. A lot of you guys are complaining, I cannot get the gears that I want in Miss Raya because I cannot kill the world boss. Some of you guys are also saying, Miss Raya, how do you expect me to get good gears when all the strong players are kind of hoarding all of those items? So I just wanted to share with you guys, honestly, I have Lucky Strike set. Okay, I have hidden Lucky Strike set in my stash, and I don't use them. The reason why I don't use my Lucky Strike set is because I'm not fully satisfied with the stats that I have on those set. However, the stats that I have on those set are super OP. Okay, so just to show you guys a little sneak peek, I guess, I have this. I'm still working on that. Which one? I can't remember which one, so I'll just show. I can't remember exactly which one there, and then I can't also remember which one here. But I know that's the helm. Oh no. Okay, so that's. And by the way, if you guys are asking how did I get that spirit, I got this spirit. I'm very unlucky, by the way, with spirit treasures. I am just straightforward being honest with you guys. I am so unlucky with that treasure thingy. However, I got this two spirits here from Spirit Ruins. So don't ever miss your Spirit Ruins, because I got this one from the orange egg of Spirit Ruins, believe it or not. So let's go ahead and get straight to the point when it comes to getting better gears. Now, I'm being honest with this, and there's no sugarcoating on this one. All of my gears, by the way, that I'll be showing you guys right now came from Dungeon. They came from Dungeon, and then the other ones came from going AFK, the meditation thingy. So they also give out good stat kind of items. And my helmet, I think I got that from World Boss, the Rune Spider. So I got that, but that was a long time ago, and that was just pure luck. So I wanted to show you guys a little bit of my gears, okay? So again, these gears, oh, my connection is not stable. Let me know, by the way, if I'm lagging, like voice-wise. How long have you been playing? I've been playing since January. I've been playing since January, yeah. Ms. Raya, can I ask why you don't use AAX bow and quiver? Okay, Francis Edgerlin, the reason why I do not use Archangel crossbow and quiver is because, one, I really do not spend in the game. Okay? I really don't spend in the game as much as the other people. Number two, I can almost buy an Archangel bow. But even if I get the Archangel bow, I'm not planning to use it yet, because if I can afford it, I will only be able to afford a rank 5 gear. And for me, I find that stupid to use an Archangel rank 5 gears when currently I'm already using a Kalima set that is rank 10. Can you see how long or how far my stats will drop if I just let go of my crossbow because I end up getting an Archangel crossbow? So for me, practically, I am not changing it yet, not unless I can boost it up to 7 at the least. If I can have at least a rank 7 Archangel, then yes, why not? I might consider using it. But if I cannot push it to that level, why the heck would I sacrifice the good stats that I'm getting with my Kalima set now for an Archangel that is super lower than the level that I have? Okay, so that's one of the reasons why I don't use an archangel. But it's not, I'm not saying that archangel is a bad choice. Archangel is the best choice in the game. Everybody knows that. But if you cannot support, because that, archangel, having an archangel is kind of having like an addiction. If you start having an archangel, then that means you have to support that addiction. You have to make sure that you can rank it up as your level ranks up. But if you cannot rank it up same as your level, then why the heck would you be using a low rank gear? Right? Just saying. So, it's up to you guys if you want to go for your archangel. I am able to get an archangel soon. I'm not lying. I'm about to get an archangel soon, but I'm not planning to wear it anytime. I'll probably get it and then hide it off on my stash and level it up secretly. And then once I get the specific level that I want, where I can wear at least, how many jewels is that? I want to make sure that I can wear at least all these jewels first on that archangel weapon before I switch over to an archangel. If I can only wear 4 jewels, then what the heck? No, I'm not gonna be switching anytime. Okay, so I hope you guys get that. Now, again, going back to Lucky Strike. So Lucky Strike, by the way, is a really good gear to consider because Lucky Strike gears are gears that you can rank up as you level up. So for example, my level right now is I'm Master 1 level... I forgot my own level. Level 67. Are you trying to kill me? Okay, Gucci, you're not. So... Oh, sorry. Bad video setting. 1 second. Can you guys hear me clearly even though that the setting of the video is kind of low? If so, please let me know. So... as I level, I need to be wearing right now rank 12 gears, honestly. If I want to catch up with the other players in my server, I need to be wearing rank 12 gears, right? But right now, the reason why I'm still using my Kalima set is because I'm not satisfied yet with the other gears that I have on my account. Alright? So for example, I have this super OP helm. This is my Lucky Strike helm, guys. As you guys can see, it's full on excellent. My excellent resist here is around 7.9%, and my defense bonus is 5%. You guys will notice how balanced it is, and I will also be informing you guys how it works. Did we get in? Hindi, no? Nakapasok tayo? Hindi, di ba? Alam ko hindi. But I'm also considering this gear here. As you guys can see, it's a solid defense. This is your raw, solid defense. The reason why it has Lucky Strike is because I also ranked it up in case that I get different gears. So as you guys can see, I'm kinda fixing the most balanced set ever. That's the reason why I'm not switching to Lucky Strike set yet. I want to balance it out first. I want to make sure that I get the right gears or the perfect gears first on my character before I switch over. And again, guys, all of my gears came from dungeon. And that's not even a joke. This is all dungeon gears. And I'll tell you how I do that, if ever. So, I have upgraded this one. As you guys can see, this is a solid defense, raw defense. I also have another one here. As you guys can see, it's solid. It also has defense and it also has resist. So this one is also good. But I prefer this one though. This one is the set that I pretty much upgraded into a rank 10. As you guys can see, there is a 4.2 excellent resist and a defense bonus of 4.4. I'm not that bothered with my raw defense because if I refine my gears, I know I can catch up with enough raw defense for, that can be increased by my excellent resist and defense bonus. I'll explain that in a bit. So this is the gear that I wanted to go for. I'm considering this one, but if I get something, if I get any kind of gear with a higher amount here and I'm kind of lacking here, then I might push forward into using this one. OP, no? You guys might be wondering, like, this is OP gears. And again, this is all from Dungeon. Now, let's see. No, not this one. I can't really remember where exactly I put my... Up. Are you the one? I'm not satisfied with this, but this one is a little bit good. This one has a 7% excellent resist and defense bonus of 1.4. How did you get that OP stat? Lucky gears, Miss Rai. I have luck set but low stats. Okay, just to explain that, Francis, I did post a video on how to transfer your lucky strike, you know, the lucky strike into an OP gears. So all you need to do, it's very simple. So for example, right now, kunyari lang to, this is just an example so at least you can get a picture. For example, this has super duper OP stats. Pagpalagay natin, this is the best stat ever that you really wanted. However, it doesn't have lucky strike. All you need to do is just click on rank up. When you click on rank up, it will be the main it will be the main gear supposed to be. Wait. I'll use this instead as an example. Okay, this is originally my gear, diba? For example, this is the stats that I want. Nobody really wants the stats, but for example, this is the stats that I want. This has OP stats. Kunyari lang. Again, it's just an example. So, let's find the lucky strike item lucky strike. Where's my lucky strike? Okay, this is my lucky strike. You can put it here or you can put it here and just add another one. And as you guys can see, the main gear, this is the main gear. This will be the stats that you'll be seeing here. But as you guys can see, the lucky strike is transferred. So once I click on rank up, this will be the stats that I'll be using. My lucky strike will be transferred and I'll be creating a rank 10 with an OP stats plus lucky strike. So that's how I got those OP lucky strike gears. I hope you guys understand how that works. If not, you guys can check on the video. I have an in-depth guide about that. So it's a short video where I showed exactly the same thing that I just showed right now. So what I do every day, and you guys have to do this like it's something that you have to do as a routine, a daily routine. Okay, but first let's be finished real quick showing everything. I can't remember exactly what boots I had. I remember I had OP boots too. Okay, there. My boots has good stats, as you guys can see. My boots also has good stats. So, if you guys are wondering how do I get good gears like this? How do I judge which gears is the best for me? Now, I know before that I've talked about defense bonus versus excellency resist, right? I know I've discussed that information before quite a long time ago. But the reason why most of my gears have excellent resist is because my defense bonus can be, right now in my level, the defense bonus, I don't really need it as much, unlike before when I was, I guess, level 300 and below. Okay, so that was before and this was now. So this is how I do it. This is how I get my gears. As you guys can see, on a daily basis, I finish my dungeons from the graveyard up until the last part. Now you guys might be thinking, but Raya, that is so tiring. I don't want to be doing that one by one. Guys, there's a solution for that. Just simply buy raid coupons. I don't do this one by one. I don't have the time. I really don't. So I just raid them. I raid them one by one. But if you have the premium bonus, it will not cost you anything. Just click on hell and get it. That's how it is. Never thought I'd answer that. You're welcome, Francis. Very much welcome. So this is how you guys do it. Now every single day you have to make sure that you finish your dungeons. Why? It's not just because it's not about the gears alone. Okay, it's not about the gears. I'll tell you the benefit of dungeon and why I always finish it from graveyard up until whatever level dungeon that I have. The reason is, one, you'll get materials for upgrading your wings, and your wings upgrades your damage absorb, your damage absorb, and also your extra stats. So that's one of the reason. Another reason is because of the jewels. Guys, jewels is very important. Each socket that does not have a jewel, at least level 5 or level 6, that means that's less 500 BP from your character. So don't focus on upgrading just one jewel at a time. Make sure, even if you only have rank 6 jewels, just make sure that all of your sockets in your gears have jewels. So that's the reason why I do this all the time, is because I want to make sure that I get these jewels, because every day I need a higher level for the jewels, so I need to make sure I upgrade on a daily basis. Number three, the third reason is because of the equipment. Because every day, even if you get bad equipment or good equipment from dungeons, you're not always getting something to recycle. You're also getting something to evolve your Horcrux. So as you guys can see, I'm only rank 10 with my Horcrux, because there was a time in the game wherein I just kind of quit it. I just got kind of tired because it was becoming very stressful. The game wasn't stressful, it's the people inside the game that are stressful. So that's another thing. So every single time you kind of upgrade this, you gain points here, but I don't want to be upgrading that. Come on, I've been saving that for a while. So that's another thing. And make sure this is how I do it, if ever. So that you guys have an idea, let me just go ahead and show that technique, or what I do using my diviner. Okay? I'll show you by my diviner. Ta-da! I've never used my diviner for quite a while, I know. But I wanted to show you how it's done. This is how you guys do it. And this is the best way I think that I do it for me. Okay? This is, again, just my opinion. Wow, I never opened my diviner. My poor diviner. Okay, my backpack is full. Okay, let's just... Okay, I haven't really, like... See? I haven't really completed everything. So this is just how I do it. Just an example. So if you go to dungeons, let's just say Rainbow Vault, go to hell. That sounded so bad. Go to hell. I mean, just click on hell. And then click on raid all. I have raid coupons, so let's go. There. So, of course, that will make your backpack full, right? That will make your backpack full for sure. But this is how I do it. I just go to backpack. Click on Horcrux. Click on that. I don't really see any orange. And I'm not liquidating orange yet. So, go back here. This is where all your other items go. So just click whatever you can claim. You don't really get good gears here. You just click whatever you can claim. Fuse. Go back. Okay. Okay, see? Do you guys see this? 1 second. I just saw something with good stats. And it's gone. Where the heck did you go? No! So for example, ganon, diba? That's how you do it. And then what you do is, before you liquidate those, or before you decide if you want to keep them for future use or not, all you need to do is check them one by one first. I normally check them all here first. For example, right now I don't really like any of them currently. The stats that I have here is bad, but I find this worst. So since mounting gears are kind of hard to get, I'd rather keep them for now, right? I'd rather keep them for now. But if you don't, if you're like my archer, if it's something that will benefit me in the future, if it's something that is hard for me to loot, then I'd rather go and keep it. Like for example here, let me just show you guys my stash so you guys have an idea. Let me go back to my archer. Okay, 1 second. I'm so sorry about that. There. So let me go back to my archer. So this is my archer, my beautiful archer. So if you go to my warehouse or my stash, as you guys can see, I have so much materials here, but they have specific reasons why I keep them. And by the way, guys, it doesn't have to be all rank 9. My good gears did not come straight up from rank 9. As you guys can see here, I still have like rank 7. Aw, thank you, Rams. So as you guys can see, I have rank 7, I got rank 6, I have rank 5, and some of my gears also came from like rank 3, rank 2, because it doesn't matter what level that you have. What matters is the stats that you get from that level. Because sometimes if you check them one by one, I got the stats from my helm, that OP stats from my helm, from a rank 2 helmet. And what I did is I kept it, and then I just keep doing my dungeons daily, and then I rank it up slowly every single time I have enough materials to do so, up until I reach rank 10 for it. And it wasn't really that hard. It's not hard. All you need to have is patience. You just have to be patient with whatever that you're doing. Oh yeah, this one. You guys remember that I have a super OP, maybe around 9% defense bonus on one of my armors, but I end up getting a super OP stats from a rank 5 armor, and I upgraded that, and now it's rank 7. I think this is the one. See, it's not really as OP. I know that one is a rank 9. That one has a 9% defense bonus, but this one is just so balanced for me. Imagine, you can already get around 6.3% of defense bonus here, plus you're also getting an excellency resist of 3.8. So this one for me is balanced. Now, this one is not really that good, a defense of 170, but again, it doesn't really matter, because if you're like me that upgrades or refines their boots, see, I refined my boots, and I ended getting like around 200, around 200 here. Miss Raya, nakakabigay ba ng items sa ibang players? As long as it's tradable, perfect heart, yes. Wait lang. As long as it's tradable, yes, you can. And you can get those tradable items by killing world boss, killing elite boss. For example, right now, a lot of players don't really do this. They honestly don't do this, and I understand why. But for example, let me go to Icarus right now. This is the elite boss. No, everybody takes this for granted. But did you know that maybe 1 out of 10? Again, this is so easy to kill, you can actually even kill it alone. But 1 out of 10... Am I in Ida? No, I'm in the Laurentia. If you kill 1 out of 10, sometimes you can get orange gears that is actually tradable. Kala ko na-click ko na, hindi pa pala. Okay. So somebody is here. Let's check. Azure Dragon. No. Elite Skyrider. Oop. Okay, see? This is what you call an elite boss. Now, if I kill this one, normally I just get trash or recyclable items. But every now and then, when you keep on killing these elite bosses, sometimes it drops orange gear. Like what happened to me when I was trying to kill one in Messenia. And also, I alluded another one when I was killing something in Laurentia. Now, the stats is not really OP and you're not getting any Kalima set from that, but you're getting tradable set items. Tradable items, tradable orange items, and you may sell that for either 20 diamonds, 10 diamonds. Sometimes, if it's so in demand, like a sword, a shield, a crossbow, a quiver, you can sell it for maybe 100 to 150 depending on the demand of the item. But if you cannot go for solo, then just stick with your friends and kill world boss with a team. I normally go for a team, but right now I haven't really been farming for a while now. The reason is I think I'm fully equipped. And plus I needed an R11 set, and I can't really go for an R11 set because just look at the players. Just look at my enemies here, guys. Come on. My 300 plus BP versus a 994, almost 1 million BP. Number 1 player here. And then the number 2 is 824. Number 3, which was my friend who moved to another guild, is 762. And then we got Duppy 760, Ong King, Alphabet, Auto Team, Chinese dude, Brywood, another Chinese dude, Shibumi. Shibumi is from my guild, and imagine how hard it is for us to roam around in a map full of strong people from just one alliance. But the reason a lot of you guys are thinking of quitting, because I've heard that there are some servers that are as imbalanced as us right now. But guys, don't quit. Come on. You guys are quitting. First of all, even if you quit, it doesn't really matter for them, even if you quit or not. Number 2, I've seen a lot of players in this game that did not quit who happens to become strong. Super strong. So that's another thing. And number 3, just find an alliance that is active enough, even if they're not strong enough. If you're not accepted in that strong alliance, it doesn't matter. Why? Because at the end of the day, if you keep on sticking around, just focusing on your own character, one of these days there will be a server merge. And during that server merge, you will be merged to another server. That means it's another environment that you have to mingle with. It's another environment that you have to fight with. That's how this game works. If in a specific server there's not enough player to support that server, and there's another server just like you, the game will decide to combine the both of you guys so that you can build into like a one nation, which happened to S3 and S28. The problem is S28 players are peace-loving players that fights each other, but then we are all friends. S3, on the other hand, there are some really, really nice players, and there are some players who are just, they have the worst attitudes ever. So that's pretty much it. And I've been invited to join their guild many times because most of my guildmates already joined them. But knowing what kind of character or what kind of players those guys are, I'd rather keep on dying. Seriously, I'd rather keep on dying than join them. And I don't want to leave my members behind. I mean, I know that a lot of the Jommarn family already moved to World Peace, which is the other guild, but again, I don't want to leave those players that are left behind. Imagine, their BP is not really high. Number 2, without, if I leave them too, then they'll just be demotivated and they will just quit, and I don't want to help them. I don't want to make them quit. And by the way, Drone Plug, I've reached Mythic and I don't want to rank down, so I'm currently only playing Classic. Ayoko na muna mag-Mythic. Ayoko na muna mag-Classic. Rank. So, by the way, guys, going back, I hope you guys understand how this works when it comes to your, when it comes to gearing up and how you get good gears, how to get better gears for your characters. But if you do have questions, just leave them on the comment box down below, or you can send me a direct message on Facebook, on my page. If not on my page, then just send me a direct message on my Facebook. Usually when I see it, I answer it ASAP. A lot of you guys have already tried that, and I know you guys, some of you guys even called me. Really? Don't call me at night, please. I'm playing. I beg you. I don't want to see your faces in front of my screen while I'm playing. What if I'm playing something like a killing game and I end up dying because of your call? So please do not do that, or I'll block you. Anyways, you guys, I hope that you guys learned something from this stream today, and if you do have questions, just leave them on the comment box down below. And again, I really appreciate your time, your support, your love, and see you guys again on my next video. Peace out. XOXO Raya. I don't know, this is the problem though. I don't know how to stop the recording here. Oh, there. Bye guys.